Monarch Gold, which is really going to be the new design trend as far as we know and as far as we can tell people to use for this year. So I also want to thank, of course, Jeremy and Rajiv for having me here to celebrate this day with them.
You're very welcome. And I thought when we picked Monarch Gold, we didn't pick it for you, Farhan, but when we did, I thought, okay, that's going to work really well because you're going to love that one. And I think it's, yeah.
Thank you very much. Well. Ever since I did Milka, I'm only after gold. That's the only color that matters. So I'm really, really happy that it's Monarch Gold.
Well, of course, we're very lucky to be joined for the first time for me as well by our new brand ambassador as well. So I'm going to say a great welcome to you too.
Shraddha, your spontaneity, your energy, your beauty, and your talent is jumping all boundaries and breaking many hearts and winning many hearts. So how does it feel to be here today, a part of the Delux family, and to launch the color of the year 2016, which so befits? Well, Rajiv, there's a lot of excitement behind this new color because it captures the facets of human life, the duality of human life excellently. So what do you like to share with all of us here today?
So thanks, Yuri, for being here with us again. And firstly, I would like to thank Farhan for having been a great, outstanding brand ambassador. It continues to go from strength to strength. I think the brand is now not just in India, but in some of the neighboring countries. Clearly, it's getting very closely associated with him. And it's also, I think, a lot of innovation. The versatility of the brand is coming into play because of him. And more importantly, when we did research, we were told, look, why don't we also have a little bit of femininity on the brand? And we said, wow, what an opportunity. And we couldn't think of anyone better than Shraddha, and delighted to have her on board. Coming to the Monarch Gold, as I think Jeremy, Farhan and Shraddha have alluded, I think it's a very versatile color. I think it brings in, gold is a color that we all can connect with, not just from but many generations ago. Even medieval ages when most of the pictures were black and white, there was something which was always in gold, as I always say. I don't also need to talk about gold in a country like India. I think Indians love gold. Exactly. Yeah, so there's very little for me to say. I think it's just, for India, something which is very homecoming, something that is very warm, it's very traditional, but also brings in a huge essence of modernity. And I think that's the sort of fusion, the way I really see it. It's very versatile, and I hope that all the architects, interior designers who work with us and who have been watching the brand over the last many years will give us that ample space in their heart to take this brand from strength to strength.
If I may add a little something.
When it comes to gold and the dazzle it has, how do you incorporate it in your style statement? Well, gentlemen, you've definitely selected two outstanding personalities as your brand ambassadors because they depict the versatility of modern India, the energy of the youth, and the glory of the past. They have a lot of energy and courage, which I'm sure you're going to see in the films that they're going to be in. Shraddha, how do you feel being part of this new energy of Bollywood and this amazing launch here?
I actually feel really blessed. If I may say for myself, I do feel like I'm very blessed and going through a golden period, if I may add. It feels lovely and it feels really, really nice to be associated with Delux to celebrate that as well, yeah.
Well, we hope many awards and many accolades follow for both of you in your careers and in your life. And Farhan, as he was mentioning backstage, he said he enjoys looking like the Oscar statue. Yeah, and today he definitely has turned out looking dapper, and Shraddha looking absolutely mesmerizing. Well, now that we have both of you, and we have a wonderful gathering here today, once again, thank you to all our esteemed personalities who made this a very special afternoon. Ladies and gentlemen, International Color Trends, a showcase. I request you to kindly unveil this wonderful book. And hidden color behind this. These stunning celebrities and amongst us, I'd like to request Mr. Rove and Farhan to kindly autograph this book along with these wonderful brushes, the color of 2016, Monarch Gold.
Why don't you take that one? No, you go ahead.
Ladies and gentlemen, we have more opportunities with Farhan and Shraddha, and we promise that it's going to be exciting. You'll just have to hold your horses a few minutes longer. And now we'd like to open the floor to all the members of the press who made it this afternoon for a Q&A session. You can ask your question.
Hello, hello.
Mike.
Shraddha here, on your right. Shraddha Kapoor, here,
Yeah.
on your right. Shraddha ji, we heard your number, Lehre Lehre, it was very nice. So what sort of color combination, oh, on your right, what sort of color combination in your music room?
Really, I've not heard any song that I've sung Lehre Lehre.
Lehre Lehre.
Really?
But you are singer also. But what sort of this thing, Shraddha Kapoor ji na?
Yes,
तो आप गाते भी
that's
हैं.
me only.
You are a singer, we know. And so what sort of music room would you like to have? What sort of color combination in your music room you would like to have?
You know,
For practice and all.
I think it'll be really cool to have a gold mic to sing with.
So that when you record Lehre Lehre, like he said, जब वो गाना finally record होगा, कैसे रूम में record होगा?
ये golden golden लहरे लहरे.
Well, is there any more questions? See, please introduce yourself and the publication you represent and ask your question. Very simple exercise.
Hi, this is Sohail from Glamsham. As Delux says, let's color. So if given an opportunity actually to Farhan and Shraddha, what would you be your imagination line with what color you would paint this world in fact? Just a very...
यार आप लोग बहुत फिलोसॉफिकल और डीप क्वेश्चंस पूछ रहे हो हम लोग यहाँ पर
अच्छा, बॉलीवुड को
हम लोग यहाँ
paint
पर मजे लूटने आए थे
अच्छा.
What color would you paint the world
What
with?
do you have favorite colors? As like it's quite oftenly asked actually, you know.
Yeah, I mean everyone has a favorite color. I
तो
think.
आप-
Yeah, I guess my favorite colors are slightly cooler colors, more often than not. I think they work nice in this Mumbai heat, na, to be in slightly cooler colors. So that's what I usually wear.
And what about golden? As like we are talking about golden color.
I think Yudi already asked me that question.
Okay.
You know, I find that like quite a mood uplifter to want to wear. So it depends on whether I need that kind of boost or not in my life. So then I do.
Shraddha.
I'll tell you what I'll use gold for. Monarch gold in this case. I think it's truly versatile. I would wear it. I would use it in my attire. I would use it on my walls. I'm contemplating doing some renovation. So this is a color definitely on my mind. And as I said earlier, for women, gold and jewelry is definitely a must.
What is your favorite color?
What's my favorite?
Yeah.
My favorite color has been purple ever since I was a little girl. Yeah.
फरहान हाय ज्योति फ्रॉम E24
Hi.
न्यूज़ 24 मेरा सवाल है आपसे कि आपके घर का कौन सा कलर है आप डिसाइड करती हैं कि आपकी वाइफ डिसाइड करती है कलर जब चेंज करना हो या आप सजेशन देते हैं
हाँ मतलब थोड़ा डेमोक्रेटिक सिस्टम है घर पे अब तक तो या डिस्कशंस होते हैं ऐसा नहीं है कि एक पर्सन एंड देन ऑफ कोर्स देयर इज एन इंटीरियर डिजाइनर एज वेल तो वो आते हैं दे पेंट डिफरेंट वॉल्स विद डिफरेंट कलर्स सो यू कैन लिव विद इट फॉर अ व्हाइल क्योंकि काफ़ी बड़ा डिसीजन है एक्चुअली टू बी ऑनेस्ट विद यू क्योंकि आप रोज़ उठेंगे और रोज़ इस कलर को देखेंगे उसी में उठेंगे बैठेंगे तो ये बहुत एक यू हैव टू फील वेरी कंफर्टेबल विद व्हाट्स ऑन योर वॉल्स सो या इट्स समथिंग यू डिसाइड टुगेदर हाँ हाँ काफ़ी किया है मैंने अपने घर में where I used to live with my mom and my sister we painted one entire wall ourselves फिल्मों में आपने देखा होगा कार्तिक कॉर्निंग कार्तिक में we are painting a wall so there are many occasions like that where we painted stuff and we painted the town red on many occasions if you really must know.
Hi Shraddha, this is Sunita from India TV.
Hi.
Shraddha, आपके वॉर्डरोब में सबसे ज़्यादा कौन से रंग के कपड़े हैं और किसे आप अवॉइड करती हैं कौन सा कलर है जिसे आप अवॉइड करती हैं अक्सर
सबसे ज़्यादा कौन से रंग के कपड़े हैं अभी आई थिंक काफ़ी मल्टी कलर्ड है मेरा वार्डरोब और काफ़ी डिसऑर्गेनाइज्ड भी है पर I really like bright colors a lot and I also like dark colors. I think I don't wear a lot of brown, I think.
Farhan, hi. A question common to both Farhan and Shweta. Gold is something that we Indians are mostly fascinated with. We have never seen anyone outside India being fascinated with gold. Why do you think has this fascination lingered on for a long time?
No, I don't firstly think that's true. I think culturally, I mean, across all civilizations, gold was always considered a very auspicious metal. And because it's easily malleable, it was used to make many things. It was used as trade. It was used as currency, you know, through many civilizations, including India. So it is something that's predominantly has been around and has been in the collective conscious of people as something precious for a long, long time. And over and above that, I think even now, when you go and if you see people when they really need to dress up to go somewhere, be it an award ceremony or anything that's like an important ceremony, you'll see a lot of people wearing gold because there is something that automatically that indicates celebration, it indicates a certain kind of prestige. And so I don't agree with you that it's only an Indian thing. I mean, we celebrate it in a different way from how people do in other civilizations and in other countries, but they celebrate it too.
Farhan and Shraddha,
Yes.
both of you are part of this film Rock On, the sequel, and you'll have just had first schedule in Shillong. Can you share a few interesting moments. And Farhan, you said that it's dedicated to the Northeasterners. So can you tell us something about the film, both of you?
This is not really the perfect place to be sitting and talking about Rock On 2. I'm sure we'll have lots of occasions where we can sit and discuss it a little bit more aram se, and a little more comfortably. I think right now if we discuss what we are here for, I think we have other people on stage with us as well, and we should respect their time for being here as well, please. Sir, black and white का ज़माना तो बहुत पहले चला गया.
Farhan and Shraddha, now that you're going to be seen in Rock On 2, so is this deal, is this brand endorsement a part of movie tie-up? Movie promotions, is this the first step for movie promotions?
I was very excited to be on this brand. Delux is a wonderful brand. And it just happens to be a very lovely coincidence that, Farhan was on board earlier and I joined in later. I think it's awesome, yeah.
And Farhan, apart from you, we see Shah Rukh and Saif also promoting paint brands. So do you consider yourself to be a competition for them?
No, I mean, what kind of competition is this?
Painting competition.
Yeah, so I mean, if you organize a painting competition,
genre, in the same
then we'll see. Yeah. I challenge them to a painting competition.
Even I.
Very well.
I'm not bad.
Hello, Farhan sir. My question is for you. You have given your voice for the national anthem RAW. Recently, an incident happened where a family was thrown out of PVR for not standing up for the national anthem. As a citizen, what do you think about this? And do you think it is compulsory? It should be made compulsorily for everyone to stand up?
Sir, I don't know. There is a Supreme Court ruling vis-a-vis this, where they have a certain ruling as to what a person should do when the national anthem plays. It is up to each individual to decide whether they want to follow that ruling or not follow that ruling. It's up to them. If you ask me personally, I can only answer for myself. If I hear the national anthem playing, I will stand when I hear it play because it evokes a certain respect in me and I would stand. But the Supreme Court is the Supreme Court and their judgment is there for anyone to follow or to challenge if they want to.
Ladies and gentlemen, once again, I'd like to thank all of you for making it here this afternoon. But before this afternoon session ends, I'd like to invite the entire Axon Noble team to kindly join us on stage for a little photograph with our brand ambassadors and with Mr. Rove. And also like to bring attention of all our esteemed 2016, looking both ways and enjoying the duality of year 2016 with Monarch Gold. Thank you for making this a very special afternoon. Thank you.